È la prima volta che ritorni di tua spontanea volontà in una scuola. Cosa si prova?
È come tornare sulla scena del crimine. E so già dove sono sepolte le vittime.
Tim, you said Wednesday is one of the characters that most represents you. So what do you have in common with her?
Well, when I first read the script, I just related to her. I mean, I'm a male adult, but there's like a 16-year-old girl somewhere inside of me. I don't know. I loved her viewpoint on everything: family, school, psychiatry, modern, technology. So everything, I just felt very connected to her. And so that's like I said, I wasn't so much of an Addams Family fan per se. I liked Charles Addams' original drawings and things, but it was the character of Wednesday that really connected to me. And so it's always nice to do something that you feel very strongly about, and so that's what drew me to this project.
This second season has a lot to do with family bonds, with family ties. How did you experience the dynamics with your parents and your children?
Well, that's what I loved about it, because there's a lot of similarities in terms about, like, when you're a child. Look at most families. I don't know one family that's normal. So basically, they're a normal family in terms of all families are weird. So it explores those dynamics, mother, daughter, kids. There's a certain amount of rebellion that I think is just necessary in life, and so it explores that sort of thing. It explores, Morticia and her mother, and so it doesn't matter how old you get, the family, the mother, daughters can be any age, and they're still weird, And I think I loved exploring that more, and I love seeing, her relationship with her brother a bit more, And so for me, even though the Addams Family is very heightened, all these emotions are based on real feelings.
Mercoledì Addams! È un onore conoscere la salvatrice della Nevermore.
Mi faresti un autografo?
Firmo solamente con il sangue.
Non mi aspettavo niente di diverso.
Non ho detto con il mio sangue. Piazziamo delle tagliole qui fuori.
What can you tell us about Lady Gaga's participation in this series?
Not much, because we're still finishing. but no, I mean, she's a real artist, and it's fun to work with people that somebody like that inspires you for so many different reasons.
Ciao, coinquilina! Ci divertiremo da morire.
What do you think Wednesday was such a success, especially among teenagers?
I don't know. I mean, for me, it's what I was drawn to. Drawn to her strength, and her her simple kind of, not kind of old-fashioned, but she's just very true to herself. And I think, if people can respond to that, it's just a good lesson to kind of remain as true to yourself in a positive way as you can.
Non ho intenzione di permettere che la storia si ripeta.
I segreti sono le fondamenta della famiglia Addams. Prima avrò delle risposte. Prima potrò salvare Enid.
You have a special connection with Italy, with the old Italy, the Italian master you like, but also with nowadays Italy. So I would like to ask you, what did you discover recently that you didn't know?
Well, I mean, it's just something that I grew up watching certain Italian movies like Mario Bava and, of course, Fellini, and there was just such a passion about it, and such there's some Italian cinema that it's almost like dreams, they come across to you like a beautiful dream. And so, and you feel it when you come to Roma, you feel that sort of mystery and magic and cinematic quality to the place.
And recently, did you discover some place or thing that you didn't know?
I mean, I did a photo shoot at Bomarzo, that place, which but that's the thing about Italy. There's always something to discover.
Always about Italy. You were in Venice last year with Beetlejuice. Is that movie somehow reconnected you with cinema with heart, because when we met in Roma for a Roma Film Festival, you were a little disappointed about cinema, and now you are.
Yeah, no, but it really did. It did enjoy it. And, I did a little bit of a tribute to Italian films and Beetlejuice, which was one of my dreams to be an Italian horror movie director. So I ticked that box off a little bit.
What's in your future?
Finish episode 8. That's my immediate future. So, I don't have any projects maybe, but I never know. Like I said, for me, I'm still focused on finishing this, which I'm enjoying.
You have accomplished so much in your career, a lot of different kind of movies and show. Do you still have a dream to fulfill?
Of course. I mean, every project you do should be fulfilling something. So, I mean, I think it's important in life to always find something interesting, something that you feel passionate about. So, no, I'm not concerned about that. I know whatever I do, I will be passionate about. So I'm very happy with knowing that I'll be okay that way.
I'm from Torino.
Yeah.
So I visited the Majestic exhibition they created.
It was so beautiful.
For you. Yeah. So I would like to ask you to tell me a little bit about your other big passion for drawing and how important is that these two hearts are together.
It's very important. I mean, I started out as an animator. So for me, drawing has always been a form of communication for me. So when I was younger, I didn't speak very much. So for me, drawings were a way for me to get my thoughts out and to communicate more. So, for me, it's a necessary part of my thought process, creation process, creating something. So, as you can tell from that exhibition, and it's such a beautiful thing that it's a very, very important part of the creative process.
If you had the chance to talk with the young Tim, the Tim started this career with those drawings, which kind of advice would you give him?
Well, I wouldn't have, because luckily I didn't, I just did what I felt strongly about. So I was very lucky not to worry too much about what other people said and not worry about too much are these good or bad or whatever. I just enjoyed doing it. So I was quite grateful that I just didn't listen to too many people.
And to the young people who now are trying to be a filmmaker or what kind of message would you like to give them?
Yeah, I mean, I was for me, I can only use my own experience, and that is just to be. You can never predict what's going to happen. I just think you have to be, if you're passionate about something and you enjoy doing it, just keep trying to do it. I mean, that's all. I mean, I never knew what I was going to be, a filmmaker, not draw. I just kept doing things that I felt strongly about, and then you just hope for the best. And that's really, you have to have that strength of doing it, not think too much about, well, am I going to be successful? Can I do it? It's it's important to just have that inside.
Mercoledì Adams è qui. È Adams con 2 D, come fredda morte.